If you aren't involved in the Upland Metaverse, you're missing out, but it's not too late to join. In this video, I'm going to explain what Upland is all about and why you're missing out if you aren't in the Metaverse as of now. I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide. On this channel, you can learn everything you need to know about the Upland Metaverse, tutorials, strategy, tips, tricks, and a lot more. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Upland is a metaverse that is mapped to the real world. This means that you can buy, sell, and trade properties that are virtual digital representations of these real-world properties. Through the property, you can even see the Google Street View. Upland has already opened dozens of cities all across the world, and they continue to open more. One thing that sets Upland apart is that the land in Upland is ever expanding. Upland continues to open up new cities, in contrast to many other metaverses, where at the beginning of the launch, the majority, if not all of the land is already sold, and new players who enter those metaverses are typically not able to participate in land ownership at reasonable prices. With Upland's goal of recreating the real world in the metaverse, we can expect that new cities are going to continue to be a large part of this metaverse, enabling anyone who joins at any time opportunities very early on to purchase land in new cities and also participate in this land economy. As a new player in Upland participating in a new city release, you can expect to find special FSA properties for new players only, which can go for less than 3,000 UPX, which is the equivalent of $3. This low barrier of entry is an excellent opportunity for people to get started. Don't forget that when you're joining Upland, you start with 4,500 UPX, so you should be able to get one property for free. If you sign up for our referral code, you can find a link in the upper right-hand corner. You can learn about all of the additional bonuses that I provide for players who sign up with the Upland Guide. Now, I mentioned these 3,000 UPX properties for new players, but what happens when you're not a new player? What's great about Upland is that they are creating a very inclusive economy with tiered assets. So you have the cheap properties, which are primarily for the newer players, but you can find other properties that you can mint for tens, hundreds, if not even thousands of dollars. All of that in UPX, of course. Every player has a different strategy. Some people focus on land, other people focus on legits or cars, and that's what's unique about Upland. There's so much to do and so many things that you can get involved with that there isn't one way of playing Upland. As a new player, you shouldn't have to feel that you are in competition with me or some of these other very large players with large accounts. Besides the fact that I've been playing Upland for over 2 years, I've invested quite a lot of money into this platform, and I have certain aspirations in the metaverse that might be completely different from what you are here for. There's no reason that both of us and both of our strategies cannot coexist in the metaverse. Make sure to check out this video on the upper right-hand corner where I talk more about this point, about new players and these large whales that can coexist. Now, I touched upon the land, which is the foundation of the metaverse, but what do we actually need in this metaverse beyond land ownership? If you are an entrepreneur, a brand, a creator, or a developer, this is going to be the place for you. Upland's slogan is play, earn, connect, and I don't look at this game as a game, I look at it as a platform. I like to use the analogy of the iPhone. The iPhone is a phone, but it's much more than that. It's a platform where you have the App Store, where anybody can create some sort of experience, game, application, whatnot, and add that to the iPhone. This is the same thing with the metaverse. The metaverse exists as a platform, and players are able to use dev shops, and they can create different apps, games, or other things that they can add to the metaverse, not only to enhance it, but to provide value to other players who use the metaverse. If you fall into one of these categories, make sure to check the video in the upper right-hand corner to learn more about how you can utilize your skills in Upland. Even if you're not a developer or an entrepreneur, Upland is becoming a super app, and these are things that you're going to want to be on. This super app is not just a term that is being thrown around and that's made up. It is a real term. A super app is defined as an app that provides a set of personal and commercial services as one self-contained ecosystem. It caters to a wide array of user needs and not only reduces drop-off, but also lowers the barrier of entry for new services by eliminating an additional registration process. Pretty much every brand has their own app, and you download dozens of apps all the time. The idea behind the super app is that everything is located all within one app, which in this case would be the Upland Metaverse. To earn the super app title, the app must have most of, if not all of these features, some sort of element of social utility or communication, financial services, retail or e-commerce, transportation services, and delivery services. This is something that Upland is working towards, especially with transportation and delivery services. This is still in development, but this will round out the missing aspects to make Upland a real super app. Now, this is something that brands are starting to take notice of. As a super app, everything's already built inside. If you're a brand that goes in, you have the retail and e-commerce aspect of being able to sell your products to consumers. You have the social utility and community where you can start to build your own community around your brand within the metaverse. And in addition to this retail and e-commerce, obviously all the financial services are also there where you can purchase things for UPX or directly for US dollars. With Upland's growing community and the platform's connection to the real world through geolocation, it's no surprise that brands like FIFA, the NFL Players Association, UNICEF, and many other brands are taking the plunge into the Upland metaverse. If you are a fan of these brands, this is where you're going to want to be. Check out a list of all of Upland's official partnerships in the link in the upper right-hand corner. Now, as I said before, it's not too late to enter Upland. There's always going to be new brands connected to new cities that are entering into the metaverse, and it's never too late to join. Continue watching some of these videos below, or in the description you can find links to the Upland Guide website where you can learn more about getting started. Once again, I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide. Please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel.